Alright guys, how's it going? Well, my across the street neighbors, as soon as I'm giving an update on this gang stalking thing, it's every neighbor all around me. And also, when I came outside, I looked up in the air, there was a drone across the street from me, there was a drone behind my house, and a drone to the left of me that I could see as of right now. I see this one blinking off in the distance right now. These people are just fed lies beyond lies, and they believe, because they're so naive, they believe everything that they hear. And they don't understand what they are doing to people. I'm going to withstand it till the day I die if I got to. If it kills me, it kills me. If I live to be 100, hey, great. But my neighbors and everything that will do anything, it shows how weak they really are. They will do anything for $1. I see one off in the distance right now blinking. They try to fly away like it's a plane. Like I don't notice it whatsoever. And then you call the law enforcement, and from the research that I found out about them, they are so involved in this, they condone it. And then when you talk to them about it, they're in complete denial. Like the last one that I talked to about it, and I finally came out and I said, gang stalking. He goes, there's 150 something officers in this precinct, and not one of them has heard of that. He said, okay, can you speak for all 150 something officers? Are you all them? No, you ain't. So this guy, goes on, same old mojo, because I'm blacklisted illegally for reasons I don't know why, but I am. And right now I'm going to the store. But I'm illegally blacklisted. There's one up in the air right now. I don't know if y'all can see it off in the distance. That's a drone up in the air, not a plane. They make it look like a plane, and it's not one. I'll try to get a better video of it. I'm using my front camera more than anything. And I'll try to get a better video of it if I can. But yeah, nothing's going to happen, because our justice system has gone so fucked up, it's not even funny. And then us people that go to the police officers that are supposed to protect and serve, took an oath for that badge. And you turn right around and you basically slapped the people that has laid down their lives for that badge and gave them a bad fucking name. That's great. That's fucking great. It makes me sick, because I support the men in blue, the first responders, all of them. It breaks my heart. It really does. And it's really upsetting. And then my own friends that I called my friends, some of them, not all of them, some of them say I need to go see a doctor, because they get so many people, they send advertisements out. What your friends will do, and family, get this shit, and family will turn on you in a heartbeat for $1 or believe everything that they hear. What happens when we lose faith in mankind upon each other? I mean, I came from evil because I did nothing but evil, did my sister wrong, did my dad wrong. I mean, I was just, and they gave me everything. I can't say that I don't deserve this, but this is just evil in design. Just evil in design, because people that are going through this are innocent victims, and our tax dollars, you got to think of this, our tax dollars going to work to pay these guys just to walk past me, just to drive past me. I mean, how much money are these guys getting paid to do this? And they all drive around, most of them drive around badass fucking cars. Badass fucking cars. And look, every time I come to Walgreens, they're packed up here. It's like they read where I go. They're so stupid and ignorant that they got this much time. Instead of spending time with their fucking families, they got to follow one person around. One single entity. 100 of them. They ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna back up here. I'm gonna wait for this sumbitch in this nice Infiniti to come out here. I'm gonna wait for this guy in this nice fucking Infiniti to come out here and see what happens. And there's a rear van. Just let's take a look and see what happens here. All right. I'm gonna sit at this area and see what happens. It's just, it makes me sick to my stomach that I'm paying in tax dollars for this. I'm paying what should go towards homeless people, the people that serve this country, that need a place to eat, they need, or a meal to eat, a place to stay. Instead, we're using it to follow me around. It's pathetic. It really is pathetic. And then it's so good and designed that you get 100 people with one motive, 100 guys with one motive, going after the same person. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do whatsoever. But there could have been many ways I got put on this, but I think the main way is, like I said in the past, from people over there, the Domino's that I used to work at. Not the one I work at now. I love the work I work at now. But the other one was a sole proprietorship, self-owned one, and he owns like 5 others. Sorry, I'm tired. But what was I saying? Oh, I stood up for once and did something right in my life. I stood up and did something right in my life. And what did I get? What the fuck did I get? Not a damn thing. I stood up for what's right, did what's right, because there was good hard workers at that place. This kid named Alex, he's 16, or 16, 17, his first fucking job. And he was such a hard worker. And this guy named Frank and all those people up there didn't like him because he spoke the truth and he was a good, innocent kid. They ran his ass out there because he wanted to work there. I stood up for him. They were running him down. Grown-ass people running this kid down. He's already been through enough shit. With his dad not being around, his mom doesn't seem like he gives a shit, so he consoles me. I feel for the boy. I stood up for him. I stood up for what's right instead of turning a blind eye and not giving a shit about anybody but myself. I finally did what's right. This is the hell that comes on me, and I'm willing to take it on for what's right for the good people. Everybody deserves a chance in life. Everybody deserves to love, to feel, to not have to watch over their back every day. These kind of people here don't give a shit about anybody but themselves. And if this many people on my street, it shows right there, the people that I called neighbors, people that I called friends, turned on me. Even a lot of my own friends did too. People that I called family, the last of my family, my sister. I found out that she got approached and offered money for this. She got offered money by a random dude. At first I thought maybe they told her a lie what I thought of my sister was 10 times better than I ever could be. She was my better half. My sister was my backbone. My sister was everything to me. I loved her. I didn't treat her like I should have, but I loved her. She did a lot for me. But when I heard and I found out this, she got off her money and took it in a heartbeat with no hesitation. Makes you wonder about life and makes you wonder about who's really got your back. Who's really got your back? You want to know who's got my back? People that stood next to me through everything. My girl, Jonathan, Calicut, Carl, Langford, Jason, Lance. Those are good people. Good people that I can trust. Jason Lance is my old boss. He may be a pain in my ass, but he was there when my dad died, caught me in the yard when I hit the ground nearly from crying my eyes out because I couldn't. My dad told me for the first time in a long time, because he was such a hard-ass ex-military guy and ex-law enforcement, worked for the sheriff's department. He told me the day that it was the day after Thanksgiving, and we got in a big-ass argument. I ran him down like a piece of trash like I did every day because I hated myself. I hated myself. I had so much hate in me. I was crying out for the pain to go away that I've dealt with my whole entire life. I was crying out for sympathy. I don't know. No, not sympathy. Just the pain to go away that I endured inside myself every day. It hurt. It hurt real bad. And then I took it out on my father. And the last day, I knew what kind of man my dad was. The greatest man that I've ever met in my entire life. I was walking to the door after I got done yelling at him, running him down, and this man's in a wheelchair. He said, "John, I love you. Everything's going to be okay." He said that, and I just walked out the door. You know what happened? I was gone 30 minutes. I come home, and he's dead in his wheelchair. I'll never get to see him again. I'll never get to see him again because of the mistakes I've made, the horrors, and where I've been. These people don't care, and in a way I deserve all this. But think about the innocent people. Y'all want to go after somebody, go after me. Leave these innocent people alone that's going through this. Go after people that deserve it, that need to be taught a lesson like me. I'll take on all their pain. Because I've dealt with pain my whole life. I dealt with pain my whole damn life. See this guy right here with these bright ass lights? That's one of them right there. That's what I deal with. They try to shine a light on you to piss you off. This is basically a test of your mind and your will. That's what it is, a test of your might and will. Here comes another one, the Infinity right here. These guys have been following me for the past 2 or 3 days. Same car, same people, same time. See, right here. That's them. That's what I go through every day. Every day. They think they're very special. Look at them. That's who they are. don't care about anybody but themselves whatsoever. Those guys have been following me for about 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days, same vehicle, take the license plate down. Sometimes, this is the crazy part about it. I don't know if anybody else that's gone through this. When I first started noticing something was up is when I saw the same license plate, but on a different car. Here comes more of them. Out. More of them. This stuff is not getting to me. I just, over the past year, I've never had these kind of feelings before. Not ever had these feelings before. Where I actually care, and it came on so hard. Hearing the stories of these people that has committed suicide because they can't take it, because they've been innocently targeted because they stood up for themselves. They stood up for what they believe in. Wasn't that the America that I used to know, or everybody used to know? Here comes another one right here with the blue lights. He's coming right here. That's him right there. It's constant. Every time. It's those blue lights is how you notice who they are. Okay, let me explain this. Sensitizing you to something. Basically to a color, to a noise, to a light. Like me, I got sensitized to those bright UV lights, those blue lights on the front of these new cars. They're so damn bright, it's like fucking x-raying you. Like right here. This is one of them too. He's leaving. They're backing up. They're going somewhere. They're going. See, they turn their face every time because they don't want to be on camera. They hate cameras. They don't want to be caught up in it. So they turn their face every single time that you put them on camera. Every single time. Some of them don't have blue lights, and those are harder to tell. They use the bright red cars, or the bright white bands. You see this? I know this all sounds crazy to y'all, but anybody that's in this, look up gang stalking. It's easier read than explained. I'm going to try my best to get more videos up here. Also, they had their windows really, really dark tinted to where you can't hardly see through them. Like limo tint. I thought that was outlawed. Guess not. These guys are maniacal cowards. I mean, what do you expect to gain out of this? To kill somebody? To harm somebody? Because you get the right person, and there's been cases of this where they've gotten the right person and they have ended up making them go nuts and commit suicide. You see these people walking right here? Not the normal everyday people that you see walking. It's not the normal every day. I've been seeing more and more people each day walking on the street. I've never seen this amount of people in Mesquite walking on the street, especially a really cold night like it is right now. They're right there behind me. I get out and I watch these, what goes on sometimes, just to see how they move, how they go, and I'm going to start doing that more. To all the people out there that thinks and have heard the rumors about me being a drug dealer or a druggie, do a drug test on me. I've already taken like 3 or 4 of them. Do it another time. Do it now. I don't care. But one thing is, I'm not on drugs, and I don't sell drugs. My own neighbor, and I heard him clear as day, on Christmas Day, when I was hoping to see my sister, she didn't even give me a call. On Christmas Day, I was outside cleaning the yard by myself on Christmas. My first Christmas alone. And this guy down the street that I just talked to the day prior, we had a drink together. He's like, he gets out of his car. He even looks like a druggie. one that broke my heart. Most it made me cry, and I couldn't say anything about it. I haven't been the best father. I got 4 kids. I haven't been the best father. I haven't been hardly in their life, but I do pay my child support, and I don't complain about it. But I haven't been the best father that I should have been. But this little girl, while I was in my work truck, I carry these suckers around for kids that I do work on their parents' houses and stuff like that, because I'm a plumber, plus I deliver pizzas. She comes running up to me, she sees the bag, can I have one, can I have one? And I get down on one knee, and I was like, only if you say please. Her mom yells, comes in the door and says, get away from him, he touches little girls. You're sick. You're sick. And I swear, y'all keep this going. Y'all keep this shit going. One day it's going to backfire, and all these people that y'all are targeting are going to rise up. Trust me. To the person that's listening to this, and you know who you are that started this. I've said a bunch of names in the past, but now I know for sure, but I'm not saying it on here. Not saying it on here whatsoever. Coming for you, eventually. You haven't seen pain yet. Oh, and the person that's hacking into my phone, because it keeps flashing green, so I think they're hacking into it. Do something, pussy. Y'all have a nice night.